How do, folks? This is a short informational video where I'm going to show you how I've wired my signals on my Christmas display layout. And in the viewfinder you can see a Lionel 153 block signal. And the method I've chosen to control the signal I'm going to explain to you now. I've chosen the insulated track section. And the very first section involved with this particular signal is right around the curve from it. And because I've had these track sections stored in a box, I wanted to be able to identify the insulated sections quickly. So I've painted the top of the ties on the insulated rail side yellow. And the rail is insulated from the tie by the use of chipboard, which is cardboard. And on the bottom of the insulated rail, I've soldered a wire. And the wire runs underneath the platform and comes down to a Lionel 022 switch machine. On the left side of the machine, as we look at it, is a wire that's been recoated black, and that runs to the insulated track section that I've just shown you. And on the opposite side is another white wire recoated black that runs to the second insulated section. How the signal gets its power is from 3 wires that are connected to the terminal lugs on the switch machine, and those 3 wires run right up to the signal and are attached in the normal manner for that particular accessory. And the switch machine itself is powered through the use of a constant voltage plug. I was short one, so I made up my own constant voltage plug using a solderless terminal lug, and I had to work on it a little bit, but it fits right over the pin. And then the switch machine is also grounded by connecting this white wire to a screw on the frame of the switch machine. So that's the basic wiring scheme. As this is wired, the signal is always lit. You can see it green here, and I'm just going to push all 2035 into the first insulated track section, and the signal gets knocked down, which means, of course, that it goes from green to red. So that's how I wired it up. I didn't initially have the switch machine hooked up, and because I didn't, using the insulated track sections, I wound up with an approach lit signal, or it approximated an approach lit signal, which means that it's dark until a train enters the circuit. And actually, from the spacing on the insulated track sections and the length of the train on this particular track, it worked out beautifully that the engine was just having passed the signal, and the red light would come on, and by the time the train got off of the first insulated section and made contact with the second insulated section, the signal almost instantaneously changed from red back up to green. And that was really cool, but again, it functioned only as an approach lit signal because of the fact that power was only going to the signal light bulbs when something was on the insulated track sections. And I wanted these signals to be lit constantly, and that's where I thought of using the 022 Lionel switch machine. I had intended on using these Atlas snap switches to control signals, but I had read where they would only supply power to the signal at the instant that the snap switch was thrown, and again it would give me essentially an approach lit signal, which is kind of cool, but I wanted it lit all the time. So the alternate method that I'd chosen was again the Lionel 022 switch machine. So there you have it. It works well. I like it. And I hope someone out there has found this informative, and maybe it inspires someone to do something even cooler with their signals. That concludes this video. There'll be more. Stay tuned. Bye bye, folks.